Hi everyone, and welcome back for a live cryptocurrency update on News BTC. Now, I promised you guys earlier that I would come back for a live update when something happened, and everyone was asking during the live chat earlier about Ripple's cryptocurrency XRP. And of course, it actually hit a record high. Hi Darpin, thank you for joining us again. So yeah, we are now back on the topic of Ripple's XRP, cryptocurrency XRP, because it actually hit a record high. We saw it go as high as $1.46, and that's on coinmarketcap.com. But if we actually look at the different exchanges, we saw it, I think, hit like $1.61. If we look at Bitcoin, it actually hit $1.63. Its volume is up almost 39%. So yeah, Bitcoin XRP against the Korean won, $1.63. Coin one, it's $1.63. Again, XRP against Korean won. Binance, it's XRP against Bitcoin, and that's $1.30. But will it continue to grow? Well, a lot of people, thank you BT fan for that nice name, a lot of people are feeling very bullish about Ripple's cryptocurrency, because when actually, if you noticed recently, when a lot of all the other altcoins are in the red, which means that they've experienced losses, then actually Ripple's cryptocurrency XRP is actually in the green. So it kind of, could we call it a safe haven, as a crypto safe haven? I'm just putting that out there, but you know what? It's not considered decentralized, and that's why a lot of true crypto fans say that Ripple's not really a cryptocurrency and doesn't belong to be among the bunch. But of course, former Fed U.S. Chairman Ben Bernanke, he is a huge fan of Ripple's cryptocurrency. He actually attended an event, I think it was in Canada, a couple of months ago, which was of course hosted by Ripple. And he just kept praising the Ripple network because of how regulatory friendly they are. And he's just not a fan at all of Bitcoin or many other cryptocurrencies. And he said that the Ripple network, are the only ones who really abide by the rules. But then that's why a lot of people say it's the banker's coin, and really a lot of people want to have this crypto revolution and a revolution in the finance industry and actually get away from the banking scene. And then that's why some people don't like it. But it seems to offer some stability in the long run. But I am not a strategist, so I cannot give predictions. And I'm also not a psychic. Yeah, it actually did. Hi Ashraf. It actually did reach $1.60, but that's on a couple of exchanges. So not on all exchanges, but on Bitcoin it surpassed $1.60. So it's actually hit $1.63 on Bitcoin. On Coin One, and normally it's against the Korean won. On CoinX, KOINEX, it actually went as high as $1.76. On average, if you take the average among most of the exchanges, it's around $1.47. On Binance, it's $1.30. So actually a viewer of ours who is often giving us some great tips and advice, he actually said earlier on one of the videos that breaking news that Coinbase is actually going to add Ripple's XRP, and recently, of course, we all know that it added Bitcoin Cash, and then there were some allegations and rumors going around of inside trading. But now the news, apparently, the rumors are that Coinbase will add Ripple's add it to its exchange. Now, one Twitter user actually wrote, "It's my understanding that a large number of people don't know how to buy Ripples. BTC transfer to GitHub and exchange Bitcoin to Ripple. It's quite complicated for most people. The biggest platform is Coinbase. Why not Ripple added to Coinbase?" So that's what one person wrote. Another person wrote on Twitter that if Ripple is added to Coinbase, the sky is the price limit. Could easily go to $40 or $50. There are other people who are saying that that's not possible. So anyone out there, I mean, most of the people who join obviously know a good bit about Ripple because it's the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. And if we look at a volume, it is second place. But so for anyone who does not know about it, it is a payment network for banks and financial institutions that actually allows them to send and receive currency and settle transactions more quickly and more cheaply than their existing back-end systems. Now, for anyone who does not know, but it actually did not launch until 2012, but apparently the concept originated as early as 2004. And there are, of course, three parts to Ripple. Ripple Labs, that is the San Francisco-based parent company. Apparently, originally they are called OpenCoin. It has raised almost 100 million in funding, and of course, it is led by CEO Brad Garlinghouse. He is a great PR person. He's well, from like I can say, for in terms of PR as a CEO, seems to be absolutely fantastic. His face is everywhere. His name is everywhere. He has his quotes everywhere in all the biggest places, CNBC, Bloomberg. Every day that he's trying, even if nothing's actually happening, he's always saying something. So he always has something to say, and he's always getting his name in everywhere, which obviously then is good for the company. And then of course the third part is RippleNet, which is the payment network, and it's actually used by major partners like American Express and XRP. Now, so for those who are wondering about mining, and that's why a lot of people also say it's not really a cryptocurrency. It actually cannot be mined like Bitcoin. But Bitcoin, let me just have a quick look at the live chat. BT fan wants to know, does anyone have any news on Stellar? Anyone out there, do you think it has any potential to grow? So yeah, so you cannot actually mine Ripple. And of course, Bitcoins are created every time a miner uploads transaction data. But Ripple transactions are actually verified by multiple parties to achieve consensus. So this means that there will never be any new Ripple coins created, and the Ripple Labs actually own 60 billion of the 100 billion XRP in existence. And those 60 billion are not actually included in XRP's market cap. Now, there was some news about Ripple in the media this week. SBI Holdings, that is a financial firm in Asia, and SBI Ripple Asia A joint venture was actually created last year by SBI Holdings and Ripple, but they announced that a number of Japanese credit card companies will actually use RippleNet. So of course that was announced this week, so that seems to be pushing the price up a bit. And of course, when we saw Bitcoin fall down, it seems that everyone seems to be having some faith in Ripple instead. Jerry Penna says that Ripple will see $4 before March 8th. Hi Jazz. Yep. Thanks for joining. Feel free to share in the discussion. We're talking about Ripple. One person just wrote on Twitter now, it's funny because the technology behind XRP's Ripple is actually slight trash. The only reason they are at the price they are is because it looks cheap and people love the idea of penny stocks. Speaking of penny stocks, it always reminds me of The Wolf of Wall Street, who actually, the guy who the movie was based on, I think it wasn't that long ago that he was calling all the crypto stuff a scam. He wasn't, you know, the guy who was all about penny stocks was giving lectures about the crypto world and saying it's worse than penny stocks. But that's just his opinion. Someone else wrote on Twitter, as Ripple continues to rise, the effect will bring a mighty tsunami. Does anyone agree or disagree? And Jacko said there are so many other better projects to support. So Jacko, in your opinion, like which ones are you talking about? Tell us your favorite. Somebody else wrote on Twitter, Taz Alam. They're always amazing names on Twitter. He wrote, I love XRP, just don't like the price. It reminds me of May. It hit 24,000 Satoshis, then down to for a price at the moment is reminding me of those days. So yeah, if we look a little bit, like if we're looking at the value of XRP, it is actually up 20,000% this year. Pretty incredible. And at the beginning of this year, like one XRP was like 100 of 1 cent. And yeah, and then of course today we saw it surge all the way past $1.47 or 47 cents, and $1.63 on Bitom. And yeah, I mean, it's the only crypto or altcoin right now. It's the only one in the top 10 that is experiencing gains. Everyone else is experiencing losses. Bitcoin has lost more than almost 8% in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash more than 10%. Litecoin has experienced losses of more than 10%. Jacko said that he made insane gains on EOS, Power Ledger, Neo. He said he sold Ripple at 26 cents to build his portfolio. So guys, look at Jacko. He's clearly doing his homework. And he's clearly made some pretty good gains because of that. Another person just wrote on Twitter there now that XRP reaches new heights. Ripple has great potential in e-commerce industries such as Amazon, Google, Uber, and more obvious in Forex, which they can leverage Ripple as a means of transactions. A lot of people now are putting on Twitter that they're considering, they're all talking about Ripple's XRP now. One person wrote, "I'm seriously considering selling all my Litecoin for XRP." And they are looking for, they're asking questions if they should do that. But maybe people are just panicking a bit because of all the, it's been kind of a bad week. But Ripple seems to be the winner of this week. That's pretty clear. The price of Bitcoin is still under 15,000. It's actually 14,200 right now, actually. On Bitfinex, it's actually 13,840. That's Bitcoin against US dollar. Hi Echo, sorry about that. You're from South Africa. That must be really nice. I believe on Coinbase you can deposit US dollars using your credit card. If anyone can give Ashraf some more advice, any tips about exchanges and where he can deposit US dollars using a credit card. Well, look, what's normally happening is, well, if we're just looking at the trend actually over the last few days, that when Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies have been hit and are experiencing losses, Ripple seems to be the one that's actually gaining. But that's if we're just looking at some recent trends. But yeah, really, you know, December, just Ripple has been doing super, super well since December. And had it on December 22nd, it hit actually $1.32. It's had its ups, it's had its downs. It did fall actually under $1 as well. When it got that high, then it fell. But at the moment, it seems to be on the trend that it's actually, it just keeps, it has been, you know, it's an upward trend since the beginning of December, and it keeps skyrocketing. Some people may see it as something a bit safer than the other ones, but then again, a lot of people say it's not really a cryptocurrency because it's not decentralized. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to leave it at that for right now. And as I leave, I'm just going to repeat some of the prices. Bitcoin, 14,250. That is according to CoinMarketCap right now. Ethereum, 723. Ripple, $1.46. Bitcoin Cash, 2,530. Litecoin, 241. And again, the only one the top 10 that's in the green is Ripple. If you look at number 13 in terms of market cap, Quantum. Quantum actually has just experienced a small gain, not that much. Its price is currently $53. So everybody, thank you. Thank you very much. NEO, the price is $64. So again, thank you very much. Can you enlighten us on? Hi, Darkan. I know you're always asking us whether Bitcoin will go down. I mean, if Bitcoin goes down, it could. I mean, if it goes down further, it could have a positive impact on Ripple's XRP. But you just don't know, because actually, I cannot give any advice. If you're looking at the trend this week, Bitcoin fell, and then you saw Ripple as XRP gain. But you have to have a look at the charts yourself. You can actually go over to coinmarketcap.com, take a look at the charts and see what you think. And if anyone has some advice for him, let him know. BT Fan says, I think it will till some extent, but depends how deep will Bitcoin go. Exactly. How far can it plunge? TradingView is another place to have a look at the charts. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone, thanks again for joining. I will be back again in a couple of hours with another update to make sure you guys are not missing out on any news. So in the meantime, relax and best of luck with your investment choices, and I will be keeping you updated with everything that's going on. Thank you very much for taking part in the chat. And I will see you guys again in a little while. Thank you, Ashraf. My name is Dorian, and I am head of News BTC TV, and I will be keeping you guys up to date. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and make sure you get notifications. And thank you for all those very cute little ladies. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, take a look at some articles on the News BTC website. And thank you. Greetings from Miss Symbol. Really, really nice. All right. Thanks again. I am Dorian, and I will be back in a few hours with another update. See you all later.